I am Marlene Pray. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the director and founder of Planned Parenthood Keystone's Rainbow Room and the LGBTQ Youth Education Coordinator for Planned Parenthood Keystone. And I also serve on the boards of the NAMI, Bucks County, and the executive committee of the NAACP of Bucks County. So a little bit about me. I'm a mom. That is probably my most tender and important and fierce part of my identity. And I have lived in Doylestown for almost 30 years. I grew up in Los Angeles and have lived in Colorado and Alaska and Wisconsin and Ohio for many years. So one of my main parts of what I do and who I am is that I'm a community organizer. And that work began for me pretty much in college. I lived in Alaska for a while and led wilderness therapy with teenagers who had been convicted of sexual offense. And that experience of learning about and understanding the links between how policies impact Native people and the environment in a place like Alaska, and also the impacts of lack of services for some of the more remote communities there, propelled me into wanting to understand why people hurt other people. I am also a survivor of child sexual abuse and sexual assault, and I feel like I've taken some of the trauma and the wounds that I've endured and really made a decision that I don't want other people suffering without support, and that if I can prevent or end suffering and harm, that is what I'm here on this planet to do. And that led me into the field of sexuality education, and my main area of focus as a sexuality educator has been around making sure that this education is inclusive and representative of the beautiful, diverse tapestry of humanity that we have in this country and in the communities I live in. A couple years into it, it became pretty clear to me that there was no space for LGBTQ plus youth in this county to go for support, for safety, for resources, even just for fun, even just for recreation. And so I started the Rainbow Room, and we started in the basement of the Planned Parenthood Medical Center in Doylestown. And now, 25 years, almost 25 years later, almost, we run 3 programs a week. We have 2 youth centers here in Doylestown where we're sitting, and also in Langhorne, where we started one a few years ago. When I think about the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, I think primarily about his concept of beloved community, and that is not just a flowery, beautiful concept that has 2 words that I think are so magnificent, beloved and community. It's actually an analysis that he had and that is maintained through folks that continue his work and his legacy, that has to do with really addressing poverty and discrimination and prejudice. Militarism was ending militarism and ending poverty. He sees as deeply connected to the roots of racism and the foundation of this country. It is so significant that the community college has elevated King's legacy and voice and amplified folks in the community that are doing this work. And it's been so exciting to watch these familiar and new names come up over the last 5 years. And when I was contacted that I had been chosen for one, it was exciting and humbling, and it also propels me to continue doing the work. Like, heck yeah, this is not about awards and accolades, but it is about the impact of the work that we do on the community and on individuals. So it's just a thrill to be connected in a new way.